Is your WordPress website showing up on Google? If not, do you know why? There could be a lot of different reasons why. Have you ever Googled your business name and your WordPress site just doesn't show up? You paid for hosting, you built the site, but Google acts like it doesn't exist at all. If that's you, don't panic. This is one of the most common WordPress problems I see. In the next 10 minutes, I'll show you the real reasons your site isn't showing up on Google and exactly how I'd fix it step by step. No tech skills needed. First off, I want to let you know that I'm putting a simple Google visibility checklist in the pinned comment. You can follow along as we go. Hey, I'm Rob McDonald, and I help small business owners like you be successful with their WordPress websites. Before we jump into fixes, you need to understand one thing. Google needs 3 things to show your site. First, Google has to find your site. Second, Google has to understand what your site's about. And third, Google has to trust your site. If even one of these things is missing, your site won't show up. Let's go through the most common reasons this breaks, starting with the easiest one first. Reason number 1, your site's new. If your site's only a few weeks or months old, Google's still trying to figure it out. This doesn't mean your site's broken. It just means Google hasn't decided where you belong yet. Here's what to do instead of stressing about it. Keep your site live, keep publishing helpful content, and make sure Google is allowed to see your site. Which brings us to the next problem. This one gets a lot of people. Your own WordPress site might be telling Google not to show it. Yes, that's possible, and it happens all the time. In WordPress, there's a setting that says discourage search engines from indexing this site. This is very important. If that box is checked, Google will ignore you. You'll want to check your WordPress read-in settings. This fix usually takes about 2 minutes, and it's one of the first things I check for clients. I was talking to a friend the other day, and they knew that I worked on WordPress sites. So they asked me, Rob, I don't understand why my site's not showing up on Google. I've tried everything, but I can't see it. I said, okay, let me take a look. I went with the easiest step first. We logged into his site, and I took him to the settings page and the reading menu. And lo and behold, that setting was checked to discourage search engines from indexing his site. After we unchecked that box and saved the settings, within a couple of days, he was seeing his site on Google. Simple fix, right? Now, let's take a look. Okay, now, so what you're seeing on screen now, I've logged into a demo site, and I'm going to show you where that setting is, that infamous setting is, where you make sure that Google can see your site. So I'm in the back end, I'm on the dashboard. I'm going to go down to where it says settings here on the left-hand side. I'm going to click on the settings, and I'm going to go under the menu item that says reading. All right, so if you look down here, you'll see down here where it says search engine visibility, there's a checkbox. If you check this box right here, if I check this box, if this box is checked on your site when you go to look, then this basically says Google, it basically tells Google not to look at your site and not to show it, not to index it. So it won't show it. So make sure, and this often happens when a site is being developed in development stage. Oftentimes the developers would check this, or maybe even you checked it and didn't realize it when you first created your site, and you just forgot to uncheck it. But again, what that's telling Google is and you do this for a reason, because when you're working on your site, you don't want them looking at your site. You don't really want it to show up because you're still working on it. But once you're done and you're ready to go live, you definitely want to uncheck this box and then save your changes. And really, that's all there is to it. It's very simple, right? Okay, now that you know where that infamous checkbox is, let's talk about a bigger issue. Google doesn't rank websites. Google ranks answers. If your pages are only about you, Google has nothing to rank. For example, web design services is very hard to rank. But how much does a small business website cost? Well, that's something people actually search for. If your site isn't showing up, ask yourself these questions. What questions do my customers Google? Do I have pages that answer those questions? That shift alone can change everything. Another big issue is thin content. That means very short pages, no clear topic, or too many ideas on one page. Google wants to see one clear topic per page. Here's a simple rule. One page, one question, one clear answer. Add headlines, explain things simply, and actually help the reader. You don't need long blog posts. You need clear ones. Google also looks at how your site feels to real people. If your site loads slowly, it's hard to use on a phone, or feels cluttered, Google will rank other sites instead. Some easy improvements are better hosting, fewer plugins, and a clean, simple theme. You don't need fancy. You need fast and clear. If this feels overwhelming, do this in order. First, make sure Google can index your site. Second, create content people are actually searching for. And third, improve one important page at a time. You don't need to fix everything today. Just start with one win. If your WordPress site isn't showing up on Google, it's almost always one of these issues. Pick one thing from this video and fix it today. And if you're stuck, leave a comment and tell me what's happening with your site. I read every comment. I hope this video helped you today and gave you insights on why Google may not see your site. Don't forget to subscribe for simple WordPress help that actually makes sense. And grab the checklist in the pinned comment so you don't miss a step. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.